based off of what happened the last time these two met. It is 2 out of 3 falls with a 20-minute time limit. Referee John Cohn signals for the bell, and we are off. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Tommaso Ciampa for the Intercontinental Championship as another match at Night of Champions is underway. Ciampa fights back, gets himself back into the ring, but it's cut off by Nakamura. Nakamura gets cut off by Ciampa, and a falling reverse DDT by Tommaso Ciampa. John Cohn had to get out of the way. Jumping knee in the corner. Alley-oop. Alley-oop takedown. Excuse me. Straight right. And these two ain't wasting any time. Ciampa, Nakamura are trading soup bones. Very early on, about a minute into the matchup. It's rights by Ciampa and lefts by Nakamura. Actually, it was chops by Nakamura, but Nakamura's Ciampa goes down either way. Nakamura caught Ciampa off guard, I gotta figure, because Ciampa kept missing the punches and being blocked by Nakamura. But these two were on the outside. It was a stupendous affair between these two men. The first time they met for the Intercontinental Championship, when Ciampa actually won the title back from Nakamura, because Ciampa was the one who finally took the belt away from Gunther. With this being 2 out of 3 falls, Ciampa could get counted out, and still Nakamura would have the opportunity. Still, Nakamura would have the opportunity to get the victory, because it would be 2 matches that need to be done, or 2 falls, that's the word, 2 falls that need to happen for the match to end, not just one. So even with a countout or disqualification, the match will not end until one man has 2 falls. Basement dropkick by Tommaso Ciampa, and I know I didn't really need to explain how a 2 out of 3 falls match works, but we're past that now, as Ciampa drops Nakamura with a neckbreaker, but Nakamura pops back up in a sight you'd only see in a WWE video game, and Nakamura gets knocked down with a rolling elbow. John Cohn slides into the John Cohn slides into the count. Knee, but Ciampa, Nakamura sidestepped the knee. Ciampa sidestepped Nakamura. And now Nakamura and Ciampa are going back to the outside. This is actually the first pay-per-view I've put together on WWE 2k24, I do believe. After all the pay-per-views we did on 23, it is hard for me to believe that this is the first one, a Fisherman Buster on the outside by Ciampa. Unquestionably, that's got to rock Nakamura. But it is hard for me to believe that that's the case, but things have changed since 2023, going into 2024, and Project Ciampa brings change to this match, knocking the wind out of Nakamura and getting a close 2 count. For Tommaso Ciampa, getting his first pinfall. He wanted to go up 1-0 against Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura gets blocked by Ciampa, running neckbreaker, but Ciampa takes himself out too. We are 5 minutes into this matchup, or 4 minutes into this matchup actually, and honestly, the energy should not be zapped that much from Ciampa as what is being shown. Ciampa gets blocked in the corner by Nakamura. Can Nakamura mount some offense? Ciampa nips the offense in the butt. Neckbreaker again. He's been fixated on the neck of Nakamura throughout this entire contest. He has been fixated on Nakamura's neck throughout this entire match. A hyperfixation from Tommaso Ciampa. And Nakamura goes down. To the outside goes Nakamura. Nakamura blocks Ciampa. Ciampa was going for Willow's ball. Ciampa was going for Willow's ball, but Nakamura blocked him. Kinshasa! Nakamura! Nakamura gets the 3. Nakamura's up 1-0. Takes out Ciampa with the knee. He's attacking the ribs. And blatantly right in the forehead with an elbow. I mean, not like that's against the rules or anything, but because it's not. Ciampa caught him. Lying in wait was Ciampa. He caught Nakamura. German suplex on the outside in a sight you'd only see in a WWE video game. Head over heels, Nakamura goes into the barricade. Knee right to the butt of the jaw. Ciampa changes his mind. He doesn't want the count out. He doesn't want the count out. Catches Nakamura with a big lariat. Nakamura sends Ciampa back into the ring. Nakamura's going up top. Ciampa beals him off the top rope. Ciampa beals Nakamura off the top rope. Back to the neck. But Nakamura. Ciampa tried to draw him in again, but Nakamura reversed him. Gourd buster by Nakamura takes out Ciampa. Letter press, but Ciampa kicks out. German suplex inside the ring now. But again, Ciampa. I think Ciampa might be hurt. Because he's slow to his feet. He's been slow to his feet this entire match, pretty much. Fairy tale ending. He's not slow to his feet there. Fairy tale ending. Letter press. And Ciampa. Nakamura kicked out at the count of 2. Nakamura kicked out at the count of 2.5. Nakamura kicked out at the count of 2.5. Nakamura kicked out at the count of 2.5, and Ciampa sends Nakamura back to the outside. I don't know that Tommaso Ciampa was expecting Nakamura to kick out at the count of 2.5, but Ciampa, I mean, he can't get into his own head. He can't get into his own head and worry about Nakamura kicking out. He's got to focus on the fact that this match is not over yet. He could still even it up. He could still even it up. But he's got to fight back. He's got to keep himself in this matchup against Shinsuke Nakamura. Otherwise, Shinsuke Nakamura is going to take back the Intercontinental Championship. Ciampa's got Nakamura up in a powerbomb on the outside. Ciampa's going for the count-out victory. Ciampa's going for the count-out victory on Nakamura. Nakamura's getting up at the count of 9, but I think it might be too little too late for Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura got in at the count of 10. Nakamura got in at the count of 10. Just before the count of 10, Shinsuke Nakamura got in the ring. Just before the count of 10, Shinsuke Nakamura got in the ring. And Project Ciampa takes out Nakamura. Project Ciampa takes out Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura blocked him. I think he was looking for Willow's ball. I think he was looking for Willow's ball was Ciampa. Nakamura's undoing the count. He's undoing what the hell's going on? Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura just used the exposed turnbuckle. Shinsuke Nakamura just used the exposed turnbuckle to defeat Tommaso Ciampa to regain the Intercontinental Championship. I didn't even know this was no holds barred. Did Tommaso Ciampa just get screwed? I genuinely don't know what to say. I don't know that this match was no holds barred. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look back at the footage and get back to you because I think that Shinsuke Nakamura. I genuinely don't know what to say here because I wasn't expecting Nakamura to use the exposed turnbuckle. I wasn't. I don't know what to say. But either way, Shinsuke Nakamura is the Intercontinental Champion. But I don't know if things are far from. I'm at a loss for words. But either way, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next one.